What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for checking back in with the Black P.O.E. Let's get straight to it. I wanted to give y'all more information about why I talk about the black youth so much, especially here lately. It's really been on my heart and been on my spirit because it should be obvious. At one point in time, I was a young black youth. And even though the streets look a whole lot different than they did when I was growing up as an adolescent in the 80s, the influence and the impact of certain elements has not changed. And that's why I want to cover this subject in more detail and explain these things so you can understand more about me as a writer. I'm certified. I'm a subject matter expert on what the streets can do to a young black male. And the reason I can add my voice as a subject matter expert in this case is because I made it out. And I don't want to just only be an example and lead by example for my community, but I want to give actual instructions, actual Jews on how to survive, how to make it out. And how you do that is you have to be honest. And when I say that growing up in the neighborhood, a lot of young black men worship the gangsters, is true. We worship gangsters at an age that we don't even know what they are, basically. Give you a perfect example. I think Master P said it absolutely perfect when he said the term ghetto heroes. Where I was coming from, we call them street stars. It started for me at the age of 7 and 8 out north Nashville. How the ghetto heroes looked to us, it was the guys with the nice cars. I remember sitting on my friend's porch, and it was right next door to our apartment complex when we was out north. And it was these set of sisters, and one sister was a couple years older than me, and the other sister was a teenager. But they were both fine as shit, and I was absolutely in love with both of them. And I think back about sitting on that stoop, that front porch of my friends, and her older sister, and how her face would light up when she see that Outrock Z come flying down the street. She see that 300ZX Turbo riding down the street. And us as little youngsters, we'll be like, bingo, bingo, we want that. But at the age of 8, I'm looking at Veronica. I'm just going to call her Veronica. Very beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful red bone, very voluptuous, nice. Yeah, all that. So I'm looking at her, looking at these guys with the cars. First thing coming to your mind is, damn, I want one of them cars so I can impress girls like her. So I want to be like him. It starts right there. I didn't know what a D-boy was. Matter of fact, we call him the dope man. It was the dope man going up and down the street. I mean, Veronica knew it probably. Yeah, she did know. Hell, I didn't. I'm 8. Only thing I knew, though, to impress a beautiful woman like Veronica, I need to get me an Outrock Z. I need to get me a 300ZX Turbo. I need to get me a RX-7, like the rest of these boys is flying down the street with, right? So, like I said, I want to be just like them. It starts just like that. Just that quick. And you might think, well, you didn't know any better. You just 8 years old. Your mind probably changed, right? You didn't idolize these guys when you got old and knew what they did. Wrong.